welcome to our View from series. We are at the annual meeting of the Inter-American Development Bank in Asunción in Paraguay, and I'm here with Jay Collins, who is the Vice Chairman for Corporate and Investment Banking at Citi. Jay, thank you for joining me.
Delighted to be here.
You've had a full day of meeting yesterday, lots of meetings today. You're going to join a panel discussion later on about infrastructure. What are the key topics that are on your minds and on your contacts' minds when looking at Latin America?
So first of all, infrastructure is all about growth, as you know. So I think the government officials here and the development banks are, particularly IDB, focused on what can we do to get more infrastructure done. It's an age-old theme. It's the same themes, but we're ticking away at the problem. And we continue to see the development banks look for innovative structures to mitigate risk. We continue to see infrastructure funding not grow in the region. The project finance market is pretty much flatlined. And we need to do more to get more into the bond market off the bank's balance sheets. We do need to do more to mitigate risk. And clearly, we need to do more to generate growth for the region. And that's why infrastructure is on the agenda here.
So there is certainly lots of demands in terms of infrastructure. Latin America is in dire need of better connections within countries and within countries. And so far, I think that it's fair to say that the conversation has been about the financeability of projects, but now we are moving maybe more and more towards other types of risks, such as corruption, for example. So what's your take on that, and what can be done to improve and mitigate this risk?
I think you're absolutely right. The elephant in the room in the infrastructure space is the Odebrecht fallout and implications and the continuing of the peeling of the onion, if you were, in the corruption space. It represents an enormous challenge. Infrastructure is about growth, and if this corruption cloud continues, it will ultimately slow the spend in infrastructure and slow the confidence of the legal, accounting, bank, and government community to get more done. So these are challenging times in that space. We and others are looking very hard at what are the new standards, what are the new processes, what more can be done really so that this doesn't hit the brakes on regional growth.
So what more can be done in terms of technology? There is a big offering now of technology, new solutions being put in place to solve all sorts of problems. Can this help also to deal with corruption?
Absolutely. So we at Citi have started a new initiative called the Tech for Integrity Initiative, which is all about crowdsourcing the best technologies, both new, existing, and frontier technologies, to try and tackle not just in the infrastructure space, but broad-based corruption, and really look for the opportunities for more integrity across the world. We're partnering with MasterCard, Microsoft, IBM, and others, Facebook, to basically take the private sector and focus on one of the most important social imperatives of our time to get the best ideas out. And we've been so excited with the regional participation in this. So we have now picked out of 1,000 registrants for Tech for Integrity. We've picked 213 that will go to this acceleration phase, of which 23 are actually from Latin America, and they represent some very exciting technologies.
So lots to come from this space and from this region that hopefully will help the development of obviously their economies, but also of your business here.
Yes, so we've got in the participants in this process from Latin America blockchain and smart contract solutions. We've got citizen engagement solutions. We've got the latest in artificial intelligence and what they call machine learning, looking through this massive amounts of data and looking for corruption and anomalies in the data. And then we've got incredible creativity on payments and identity, including we've moved from individual 1 to 2 factor identity to multi-factor and integrated solutions. And that's what's so exciting about this. These technologies are being combined in a way that can really bring a large spotlight into the dark room of corruption.
Fantastic. Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you.